What's up guys, it's Dwayne, back again for another video, back again for another reaction, and today is a great, wonderful, beautiful day. Do you know why? Because of Sweden Day, the coolest city in Sweden. I've heard it's Gothenburg. We'll have to find out, let's see. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction.
Gothenburg, one of the coolest places to visit. Today, we will be looking at one of the coolest places to visit in Europe. Gothenburg, Sweden. Gothenburg has everything you could want out of a Swedish city. With colorful architecture, vibrant festivals, and its very own fish church. This gem of the north is an undervalued but much loved destination that you should definitely take the time to see. So in that spirit, today, let's explore Sweden's second biggest city. First, a quick tip. When you visit matters. It's no secret that Sweden can be a cold place. So naturally, what you do in the city varies greatly depending on the time of year.
So obviously I'm visiting next year, wanting to visit next year, summer. But it looks so beautiful in the winter. Is summer the right time to visit Sweden? Let me know in the comment section. Or do you think I should be coming in the winter time? What do you think? When's the best time to come to Sweden?
Gothenburg is a wonderful locale, and there are advantages to visiting in every season. But the time of year should play a huge role in deciding your vacation timeline. Be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video for the best tips to consider for when to plan your trip to Gothenburg. All that said, there are plenty of evergreen experiences that should be considered any time of the year. A big pull to Gothenburg is the seafood. Sweden is a country built on fishing, and modern Gothenburg very much lives up to that history. It gained its fame as a fishing hub in the Baltic. And today, that heritage can still be seen at Fiskekora. This indoor fish market is a must-do for any seafood lover. Taste local catch and see for yourself what made Gothenburg famous. Just be prepared for the smell. And for an even closer view, investigate the ever-present fishing scene for yourself. Depending on where you go, fly fishing, sea fishing, and ice fishing are all potential options. Be sure to read up on specific guidelines and regulations, or even consider hiring a guide for the best ways to approach your specific fishing expedition. If you find yourself captivated by the history of the city, but are intimidated by the vast legacy of the city, fear not. European cities are often very good about encouraging education, and Gothenburg is no different. Many museums are free for students and those under 20 years old, and relatively inexpensive for anyone who doesn't meet that criteria. With a variety of options with several varying focuses, you have a lot of options. On the more traditional side, the Museum of Gothenburg is sure to get you on the fast track to learning all about the city's rich history. And subverting that theme is the House of Emigrants, which looks at the lives of immigrants who left the country to settle in the United States during the 19th and 20th centuries. Both museums give interesting insights to the composition of historical Gothenburg and contextualizes where that leaves the city today. More specialized
So you guys have got some really good museums then.
spaces can also be fun. The Maritiman allows you to explore its maritime history by boarding a collection of sea vessels, while the Aeroseum shows off its impressive collection of flying vehicles. And for those looking to keep their feet solidly on the ground, the Volvo Museum is a favorite of car enthusiasts.
Volvo Museum.
One interesting facet of the city is that Gothenburg is an old city that doesn't always feel like an old city. A walk around feels more modern than one might expect from somewhere that is 400 years old. One great way to get a sense of the city is on a paddle tour.
Oh, I'm doing
Paddles
that.
are low-lying
I'm doing that. I'm doing a paddle tour. Doing one of those.
barges expressly for the purpose of sightseeing. What better way to learn about a place than seeing its sights from the water that traces its edges? As an added bonus, these tours are hop on, hop off, meaning you can leave the tour at landmarks you really like and resume it again later once you've finished. One thing that shocks most visitors is the absolutely stellar greenery in and out of the city. Park life is an important and constant part of the Gothenburg experience. You would be foolish to miss out on your chance to take a day and appreciate lush, natural enclaves that have been created for your relaxation purposes. One particular favorite is Slottskogen. Situated near the middle of the city, many Swedes...
She's definitely said that wrong. She says Slottskogen. Slutskogen? It was something like that, Slutskogen. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I feel the way she said it was wrong.
pass through its park on an everyday basis. It can be a wonderful way to people watch and view urban life as it is meant to be lived in. Slottskogen also features its own zoo and botanical gardens for added activities to fill your time at the park. An afternoon here is truly an idyllic way to your day. So pack up the shrimp and berries and have yourself a Swedish picnic full of authentic
It's a
cuisine.
very nice park.
A short walk from Slottskogen is Haja Nygata, a charming little street full of cafes and shops. As you walk by, you will pass the historic Skatsken Kronen, a 19th century fortress that certainly lends an authority to things, reminding you of the city's roots. While exploring, be sure to stop for a fika. No trip to Sweden is complete without a coffee stop and talk. And visit a local restaurant to experiment with some uniquely Swedish foods experiences. Bananas on pizza, anyone? And for the final destination within Gothenburg city limits, the Liseberg Amusement Park is a fun day-long experience for the whole family. Of particular note is the Balder Coaster, which has a reputation as one of the best wooden coasters in the world. In a country known for cold weather, Sweden really knows how to value its time in the sun. Because Sweden is so far north, during the summer, the day lasts what feels like forever, and the residents of the city have become masters of making the most of it. Summertime is an excellent time for natural excursions, especially those that exist slightly outside the city's borders. The Gothenburg Archipelago is host to what feels like dozens of islands, exploring each host its own adventure. Plus, there is something very special about journeying by boat under the afternoon sun. Just be sure to beware of Beowulf. Sweden is a country known for its lakes. A trip outside the city will bring a multitude of day trip options.
That's
Whether it's
really, really beautiful lakes, and that's something that I've seen a lot of in the videos for Sweden. You guys have like beautiful lakes and greenery. I like riding my bike. I wonder if I can rent like a mountain bike, because I like riding mountain bikes, and I think that's quite a good way to explore Sweden because it looks quite flat as well. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna get around. It's gorgeous.
The water or on the shores, you can't go wrong in experiencing this integral part of the Swedish experience. As you can probably guess, in a country with such a heavy focus on nature, there is an abundance of walks and hikes in every direction in a variety of difficulties. For those exceptionally adventurous ones, many trails have spots where you can latch in for mountain climbing. Sweden truly does love an active lifestyle. In the winter months, Gothenburg is illuminated by festivity and cheer. While many of the outdoor activities are less popular, the Christmas markets are a fun feature of the holiday season.
I love Christmas markets.
Additionally, when the temperature plummets, many find comfort in the Swedish spa scene. Saunas are a popular way to warm up from the outdoor chill. And really, what's nicer braving the cold from the comfort of the warm and toasty indoors? Ultimately, the most important thing to consider for your trip to Gothenburg is whether you can time it with one of the city's many festivals. Much attention has been paid to Sweden's Midsummer Festival, especially since the release of the horror movie named after it. And this summer solstice celebration is well known for a reason.
Wait, when's
festival-
Midsummer? Alexa, when's Midsummer?
Midsummer's Day is on the 24th of June, the longest day of the year,
24th
also
of
known
June.
as the summer solstice, is on the 21st of June.
Mmm.
Between the two dates is said to be a result of variance between the Julian and Gregorian
I'm
calendars.
thinking, should I visit? So it's like, ooh, I'm visiting quite close to Midsummer. Quite close. So I said the 10th. Maybe I should push it back a bit further so that I'm in Sweden for Midsummer's. That's a good idea, actually. I think I'm gonna change my dates around because I was thinking the 10th, but maybe the 15th, the 20th, the 20th. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Festivals and activities ranging from making flower crowns to puppet festivals, the day is spent being merry. Many local celebrations are keen on including everyone dancing around the maypole. That said, Gothenburg is versatile, and there are other festivals to time a visit around if you're looking for an excuse to go. The city's Science Festival is held in the springtime and engages residents and visitors alike in science events, lectures, and other activities. In August, the Culture Festival hosts concerts, presentations, and all types
Culture
of free
Festival.
performances that celebrate
Has
Nordic
that
culture.
happened yet?
Gothenburg is a welcoming place that is best experienced when interacting with its people. It has some of the best views in all of Scandinavia and should definitely be on your travel bucket list.
Absolutely.
So what is your Gothenburg dream vacation? Do you prefer the wonder of chilly winter or the long days of summer? Or maybe something else entirely? Tell us in the comments below. And
I'm
as
actually
always,
thinking of going to Gothenburg first. I don't know. I don't know if I'm flying into Stockholm first or Gothenburg first. And also I want to time it for Midsummer's, if possible, because I think that's the nearest festival to my time of arrival. So I might come a little bit later rather than coming the 10th. What do you guys think? Should I come for Midsummer's? Where's the best place to celebrate Midsummer's? Is it Gothenburg or is it Stockholm? Where should I go? What should I do? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Today is Film Friday. It is Film Friday on my Patreon. So we're watching one of the films that you guys have selected. So if you're not signed up, have a check, have a look. If you want to be part of the Patreon, get involved. Get involved in the family. There's 32 members. Get involved. Guys, until the next one, I will see you later.